Be calm and quiet. Erect your backbone. Be seated properly. Close your eyes and mouth. Relax your body. Be tensionless. Each part of body should be relaxed. Forehead, eyebrow, eyes, ears, cheeks. Be easy, as easy you can. Body should be momentless. Visualize endless space full with divine energy, and visualize globe in the space. Your body on the globe in the space too. Visualize surrounding your body. There is nothing but ocean of energy flooding. In the Rig Veda, this space is called ocean. Ocean of energy. In Vedic language, that energy is called urja. So same energy is entering into your body through your nostrils in the form of breath and giving you life. I told you many times that your life is part and parcel of infinite energy. Your body is perishable. There is no doubt, but imperishable being residing in this body. Okay? So be aware about that too. That imperishable being is seer, knower, observer of all these natural phenomena. Enjoyer of all too. So pay your attention on your breath. Breath is creating union with perishable and imperishable. So pay your attention on your breath, chant your mantra mentally, and meditate. The breath is source of breath. Do it few minutes. As you know, today is my last message in this trip for you people. I am describing here basic principle of Karma Yoga. Lord stated in the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita, base of that ideology, I told you many things. Main idea is behind it that nobody can live without karma, without action. Our present is a result of our past karma, and your future will be based on your present. Whatever we are doing, that will be base of our future. So we must be aware about basic principle of this Karma Yoga. Our action must be related with yoga. Yoga means our action must be related with supreme cause. When you will understand that your individual entity is only projection of infinity, as I told you many times, that your physical, subtle and causal body, these all are projection of divine nature. And your soul is manifestation of supreme consciousness. So you have nothing individual. Really your life is part and parcel of cosmic Purusha, cosmic being. You can't take breath without being related with cosmic power, cosmic Purusha. So when you will think in this way, that we have no separate entity, your life is part and parcel of cosmic being, your each action is related with that too. And automatically your every action will be service of divine, and you will be Karma Yogi. When you will act behalf of supreme power, behalf of cosmic being, then your action will be worship of God, and you will be Karma Yogi. But when your polluted mind become identified with your physical and sensual world, when you are thinking this tiny body is your own world and you have separate entity, you are individual being, and your aim of life is only to enjoy with senses and body, then whatever you are doing, your action become related with karma bhoga, not karma yoga. Enjoying your merit or demerit of your action. That is called karma bhoga. Otherwise, really, every person is karma yogi, but is not aware about this fact. And Lord stated that when you will be aware about surrounding your individuation, and you will see that there is nothing individual, only cosmic being and cosmic power and cosmic entity is real, and you are only instrument of that cosmic being. When you will act with this ideology, this feeling, with this knowledge, then you will be karma yogi and you will be free. Lord stated that when you will do action behalf of Godhead, that kind of action is called yajna, sacrifice. When you will do action for fulfilling your senses, that will be not sacrificial work, but that will be related with this gross world, and that will be cause of bondage. Loko ayam karma bandhana, he told. Whatever you will do behalf of this universe, gross body and senses, that will be cause of bondage. And whatever you will do behalf of your spirit, that will be cause of your emancipation. Everybody has body and spirit, soul and body. If you are doing something for behalf of soul or spirit, you will be karma yogi. That will be cause of emancipation. And whatever you will do for your fulfilling sensual desire and physical desire, and that will be cause of bondage. Very simple teaching. And be aware about this fact and follow his divine advice, as he taught that yajna shishtasina santo must be a great soul, must be a pious soul, must be a divine soul. How? Yajna shishtasina, when you will take remnant of your result of your action, and first you will offer to divine power, and after that you will take that as a blessing of divine power. That is called prasadam. So that will be really blessed with divine power, and if you will take that, you will be pure. Your mind will be pure. Your heart will be pure. Muchyante sarvakil vishay. It means you will be free from all kinds of menaces. You will be pure person. But Bhunjate te tu agham papa e pachante atmakarnat. But if you will do everything only for your sensual enjoyment, really you will be sinner. And whatever you will enjoy, that will be related with sin. And sinner is suffering. There is no doubt. Sin is the cause of suffering, my dear. Only merit or virtue become cause of happiness. So Lord stated here, Yagya Shishtasana Santo Muchyante Sarvakal Vishay Bhunjate Tetu Agam Papa E Pachantyatma Karana. This very great teaching. And he told that really Yagya is life. Yagya is life. Yagya is cause of life. One day I described it. Because our life is a kind of yagya too. We are always taking something and giving something. This is called yagya. So, further he explained that annad bhavanti bhutani parjanyad danna sambhava. You know very well, we all are only result of food. Okay? You know, we are taking food, and food change into three form, and gist of food become juice, and other two form are not capable. So according to divine law, and those go out from our body, and juice turn into form of blood, and blood turn into form of flesh, flesh turn into form of fat, and fat turn into form of bone, and gist of bone, base of bone is called marrow, and marrow turn into form of semen, and semen become cause of our progeny. It means our food, whatever we are eating, that become cause of our progeny, our children, our generation. If our food is not pious, how our children will be pious? If our food is not good, then how our children will be good? Nowadays, this is a great problem in society. And every parents feel that mostly children are not listening and not adopting a proper path. So, Lord stated here that annad bhavanti bhutani, all beings, not only human beings, all beings take birth by food. Food become cause of our semen, and that become cause of our progeny. Annad bhavanti bhutani. In Veda we are reading same couplet. Annad Purusha. Our body, our senses, our physical structure is result of our father's, mother's food. Not only father's, mother's food. Semen and egg both become cause for body, not our soul. In the Upanishad we are reading, there are two kinds of bodies. One is mortal and other is immortal. One is mortal body. And mortal body is called Bhutatma. And there is immortal body to immortal body, into mortal body. And that is called Amritatma, immortal soul. So mortal soul and immortal soul. Mortal soul means this physical body. And immortal soul means our real soul. That is enlightener of this mortal body. So, our birth and death is related with mortal body, not immortal body. Okay? Immortal body never take birth nor die. So, this mortal body is the result of our food. And all beings are taking birth due to that. Annad bhavanti bhutani. Anna means ati sanna. Whatever we are eating, that is called anna. It doesn't mean anna means not grain only. No. Whatever we are taking, that is called food. Anna means food. Okay? A lion is not eating grass or not eating any vegetable. He is eating flesh always. So that becomes his own food. Okay? And there are many animals, as an elephant, so heavy, so biggest animal on the earth. You will never find any other animal bigger than elephant on the earth. Now, maybe in ancient time, dinosaur and others many. But now, on the earth, you will never find bigger than elephant. And that is pure vegetarian. And so powerful animal. So strong, so powerful. And leading very long life. You know, elephant life is 100 years. Yeah. Elephant is living always 100 years, not less than that. And every elephant, unluckily any can die anyway, but every elephant always fulfill his full life, 100 years. Okay. And it's pure vegetarian being. And you can see jackal, wolf, and tiger, leopard, lion, all these meat-eater animal. Their life is very short. Very short. Not more than 25 years. No, less than that. So, they all are taking food in different way. Okay? And their food become cause of their progeny. So Lord stated, Annad bhavanti bhutani. Every being is taking birth in the form of mortal body, is a mortal being, and that mortal body become result of their food, their parents' food. Annat bhavanti bhutani. This is a divine law and working in this universe. And parjanya danna sambhava. And you know that food or grain or every kind of food always is based on rain. If there will be no rain, there will be no food. Though ocean is the abode of water, but that ocean can't produce any food for humankind, for animal too, because that water is not, so useful for food. That salty water can't be used for irrigation and can't be helpful for grain and vegetable and fruit. No. Only rainy water. So rainy water become cause of our food. And trees and vegetables and fruits and grains, all are production of only rainy water. So rain is the cause of our food. Food is the cause of our life. Think upon it. Food is the cause of our life, and rain is the cause of food. Okay? And Lord stated here, Annat bhavanti bhutani, but parjanya danna sambhava. And these food is only production of rain, rainy water. And yagyant bhavat parjanyo. And there is very great sacrificial, movement is going on into space. Due to that, cloud, appeared, and they give water. Rain is the result of sacrifice. Yagyat bhavat parjanyo. Rain is the result of sacrifice, my dear. How? Rain is the result of sacrifice. I told you meaning of sacrifice. Taking and giving. Some races are taking essence of water from ocean. And then that water change into form of cloud. Due to heat of sun rays that rained. So first sun is taking essence of water and then pouring that water. This is called yajna. Taking and giving. This is divine law. So, yajna is the root cause of this creation. Okay? And this yajna, or sacrificial movement, is going on not only on the earth, but is going on into space too. You are taking something and you are discharging something. Everybody is taking something and discharging something. Taking and giving, taking and giving. This is the process. In our language, that is called adana pradana. And this system is called yajna. So, and such kind of yajna is going on into sun god too. Due to that, in Veda, we are reading sun as a god, and that is soul of all beings. Veda declared, Rig Veda, Suryo Atma Jagatasthasthukascha, and great seer taught that if there will be no sun, there will be no life on the earth. We all beings are only due to sun. Our life starts from sun. Okay? Sun is our cause of life. And we are alive due to sun. And when we will finish, and that will be that cause will be sun too. You know? Our annihilation, our projection, and our existence, all these three kinds of, movement is related with sun. Due to that, in Rig Veda we are reading, sun is creator, sun is protector, sustainer, and sun is destroyer too. The sun is called Brahma, Hiranyagarbha, and sun is called Vishnu, Narayana, and sun is called Rudra. And these three kinds of activities are related with sun. Okay? Sun is creator, Brahma. Because without sun, there will be no rain. Without rain, there will be no food. Without food, there will be no person, no being. So sun is Brahma. And sun is foster, protector, feeder. It means sun is Vishnu. That's called Narayana, Surya Narayana, we call. Sun is Narayana. Visible form of Godhead is sun in Veda. Veda always, Vedic seers always describing very scientific process, a teaching, very scientific method. They taught that if there will be no sun, there will be no life. We are alive due to sun. When this world will finish, then sun will be cause. And nowadays, always hearing and reading, many prophecies. People are claiming that very soon a very awful situation is coming on the earth because ozone is, perishing day by day. And when ozone will be melted, then what result will be? And sun rays will fall direct on the earth. And that will create many kinds of diseases and awful situation. And there will be water on the earth. And more than half generation will finish. Many countries will be finished too. We are always listening about it. Because sun will be cause of destruction. Okay? So when we are reading in our Purana too, same thing. How this world will be destroyed. And our great seer wrote that when sun rays will fall on the earth directly and heat will be unbearable for beings and all beings will die due to that. And after that, a very heavy cloud will appear and that rain will fall many days continuous and this earth will sink into water. Okay? So we are reading in our oldest
treat as a truth, same fact. Okay? But not so soon, don't worry. Not so soon. It will be many, after many years. Okay? But it will be. So sun is a root cause of our life. Okay? So here Lord stated, Annad bhunti bhutani, all beings take birth due to anna and food, and parjanna dhanna sambhava, and rain is the root cause of food, and yagyad bhot parjanno, and that rain fall due to yagya, due to sacrifice. And a sacrificial movement is going on into space too, and divine powers always doing sacrifice. As one day I told you, when our soul start from sun, then first there is a one very pious thing that's called Shraddha. Shraddha means pure intellect. Pious intellect is called Shraddha. So pure intellect was, offered into Aditya. Aditya means sun, by divine power. And our life starts from there, that point. First oblation was, first oblation was done by divine power, and fire was the sun, into sun. The divine power sacrifice one thing that is called Shraddha. Shraddha means pure intellect. And that appear into form of Soma. And that Soma was offered into, cloud. That appear into form of rain. And rain was offered into earth. That appear into form of food. And food was eaten by man, that appear into form of semen, and semen was offered into, woman, and that appear into form of child. Okay, so there are 5 sort of yagyas, 5 kinds of yagyas, become root cause of our physical structure, our visible form. We are result of these 5, levels of yagya. So first yagya take place into sun, sun to space in the cloud, cloud to earth, earth to man life to woman life, and then we take birth. There's 5 levels of yagya. Okay? So our life is the result of yagya. If you are not performing yagya, then how we will be survived? How we will achieve our ambitious things? So Lord stated here that Annat bhonti bhutani parjanya dhanna sambhava yagyad bhot parjanyo. And parjanya, this rain is the result of yagya. And what is the result of yagya? What is the cause of yagya? There is another question. Lord stated that yagya karma bhav vidhi. Yagya is the result of karma, action. And action is going on everywhere into nature. Because nature is really cause of action. Karya karan kartritve hetu prakruchate. Lord stated, body, senses, and object of senses, all are only projection of nature. So movement is going on into nature, and all kinds of action take place into nature, by the nature. So yajna karmodbhavam vidhi. Yajna is the result of karma. You have to do karma, my dear. If you will try to stop your karma, then you will suffer. Because karma is like a, moving water. It's a stream water. If you try to check that, try to hold that, then you can't be able to hold that. It will destroy you. You will finish your own self. So be aware about this truth. Yajna is the result of karma. And karma is the result of knowledge. If your karma will be knowledgeful, then that will be yajna. And whatever action is going on into sun, that is pure knowledgeful. That is based on knowledge. Due to that, in Vedic literature, sun is considered as a abode of knowledge. Okay? That is not material things. Whatever we are seeing sun, that is body of sun, not sun. Okay? As we have soul, and person can see my body, not myself, not my soul. In the same way, whatever we are seeing in the form of like a ball, big ball, that is only body of sun. Really, soul of sun is residing to that body. Vedic ideology teaches us that whatever is formful, that has its own soul. Why? Because without soul, there will be no attractive power. And without attractive power, these elements can't get form. Okay? Form is the result of attraction. All these worldly elements are natural elements. Okay? In other words, energy can't get shape without attraction. There must be some nuclear power who is attracting and getting form. So form is a result of attraction, and attractive power is called soul. Your soul is residing in your body, then your soul is attracting all kinds of elements, and all elements are in the form of your physical structure due to soul. When soul will depart, then all elements will disperse. Okay? They will disperse, and your body will finish within, few days. There will be no body, because all these cells take place due to soul. So, where there we are seeing a form, there must be soul too behind that. Due to that, Indian seers search. This tree has its own soul. A plant has its own soul. Yeah, there's soul in plant too. There's soul in tree too. Whatever we are seeing, growing form and feeling and producing, there's three things. There are three things. There is soul. There is soul. So, my dear, whatever we are seeing in the form of sun, that is body of sun. There is some God residing to that body, and he is root cause of this universe too. We are part and parcel of that soul. In Rigveda and Yajurveda we are reading, Yo Savasav Purusha Sohamasmi. And a great seer realized that soul of sun, and he declared that I am part and parcel of that soul. Because you are like a spark of huge fire. Who is huge fire? Sun is huge fire, and you are a spark of that fire. Okay? As a spark is only a result of huge fire, in the same way, your soul is the result of that sun and came here on this earth. So he is source of life. So whatever activities is going on due to sun, that is knowledgeful activities. Due to that you can see, taking water and pouring water and shining in some, proper measure, and feeding and protecting life of all beings. All these are going on in the good way. So my dear, knowledge is a base of this sacrifice, this yajna. Due to that, Lord stated here, yajna yajnadbhot parjanyo yajna karma samudbhava. This cloud is the result of yajna, and yajna is the result of action. Okay? And karma, brahmodbhavam buddhi, and karma is the result of knowledge. Without knowledge you can do any action? I don't think that. Here Brahma means knowledge. Okay? Because some people describe Brahma as a Veda, but I think that in this world, human world, very few people are aware about Veda. Okay? So Veda means knowledge. You will find everywhere, knowledge is everywhere. But not that book is everywhere. Okay? So Veda means knowledge. And that knowledge is everywhere, and everybody is using that knowledge. So my dear, karma brahmodbhavam buddhi, brahmakshar samudbhavam. Action is the result of knowledge, and knowledge is the property of your soul. Akshara means na charatiti akshara, imperishable being. As I told you, you have two facets, mortal being and immortal being. Mortal being is related with your body and senses, and immortal being is residing into this mortal being, mortal body. So immortal being is the source of knowledge. Where there is soul, there is knowledge, and soul is immortal. That's called imperishable. Akshara means, Kshara means perishable, Akshara means imperishable. So your soul is imperishable, my dear, and God is imperishable too. So as I told you, your soul is part and parcel of God. Okay? So that is imperishable power. And that very imperishable power is the source of knowledge. And whatever knowledge we have, you have, any person has, that is only, projection of that divine power. Knowledge is property of Godhead. That came from Godhead. Knowledge is not property of your own self. That is property of Godhead. So whatever knowledge you have, that was given by, bestowed by divine power. Okay? Because your soul is only part and parcel of divine power, manifestation of divine power. As I told, that very divine power is called Sun. So knowledge comes from Sun. Okay? So karma brahmodbhavam viddhi, brahmakshar samudbhavam. Lord stated, your action is the result of your knowledge, and your knowledge is the result of your soul. Due to that, tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityam yagya pratishthitam. Due to that, knowledge is always residing into yajna, sacrificial karma. Because a knowledgeful person can do sacrificial action, not other person. Ignorant person is busy with their body and senses. Okay? He is always busy to fulfill his sensual desire, physical desire too. You have two kinds of relations. in this world. Your mother and father, brother and sisters. These are result of your physical structure, physical body. Okay? And nobody can declare that I have no mother, no father. Can say? Impossible. Without mother, without father, nobody can take birth. If there are mother and father, must be sister and brother and other relative too. So these are result of your physical structure. But your wife, your children are not result of your physical structure. That are result of your sensual aspect of life. These are related with your senses. You know, husband and wife's relation is not by birth, but related with senses. And that give result in the form of children. So children are production of that sensual relation. So there are two things, physical and sensual. And these are root cause of our this visible world. Two kinds of relations. Some are physical, some are sensual. Our world is related with these two. And when you try to cross these two barriers, okay, then you will enter into cosmic sphere. Then you will be free from this limitations. Your limitation is related with these, physical and sensual. Okay? Physically you are known with a countryman, your language, your behavior, your culture, your tradition, all are related with this. But when you will cross all these limitations, then you will be able to enter into cosmic sphere, and really you will understand greatness of your soul. Due to that, in yoga process, in yoga philosophy, great seer taught that you must moderate your senses first. When you will be able to moderate your senses, control your senses, then you will be able to proceed towards divinity, not before that. If one is busy with body and senses, he can't be able to proceed towards divinity. Okay? So, be aware, knowledge is always working or residing into sacrificial action. Tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityam yagye pratishthitam, Lord stated. If there is no knowledge, nobody can perform sacrificial actions. Okay? Everybody is doing action, day and night, in dreaming state too, not only waking state. He is doing something. In deep sleep also he is doing something. He is breathing. That is kind of action too. So everybody is doing action always. But each action is not sacrificial action. That is not related by sacrifice. Okay? Then how our action will be related with sacrifice? He told, by yajna and by Brahma, by knowledge. When knowledge will enlightening truth, then you will perform sacrificial action. Not before that. Tasmat sarvagatam Brahma, and knowledge is not limited, my dear. That is all pervasive power. Because whatever is non-component, that can't be limited. You know very well. This is a scientific description. Whatever is not component, that can't be limited. Whatever component, that can be limited. Whatever you are saying in limited form, that is component thing. So can you say that knowledge is component? No, nobody can say. Knowledge is not component. That is not result of bundle of atoms or bundle of energy. Knowledge is beyond energy. Knowledge is knower of energy, watcher of energy, seer of energy. So knowledge is non-component fact. So that is not limited. Knowledge is all-pervasive power. But that all-pervasive power appears through intellect. Okay? Manifest through intellect. So all-pervasive knowledge always work through intellect. Due to that, here God told, Tasmat Sarvagatam Brahma, at that knowledge who is all pervasive, that Nityam Yagye Pratishitam, that exists always into sacrificial movement, sacrificial action. Nityam Yagye Pratishitam. It exists always. If there will be no knowledge, nobody can perform sacrifice. So sacrifice, okay, has great meaning, my dear. You don't think that sacrifice means to do some special kind of action. No. Your all action can be changed into form of sacrifice if you will do in the light of divine knowledge, in the light of wisdom. And you will see that whatever you are doing, that is not related with only your individuation, that is related with whole universe, because everywhere this sacrificial movement is going on according to divine law. This creation is a kind of sacrifice too. This creation is kind of sacrifice. If mother and father both are not, become eager to sacrifice their own interest, their own energy, their own love, I don't think that they can produce children, they can protect children too. No, it is impossible. I heard in this country, in Canada too, that many young men and women are getting married. They decided before marriage they don't want children, because children always create hindrance in their love, in their enjoyment. So they don't want children. Though Vedic ideology is teaching that marriage is only for, achieving children, getting children. There is no other purpose. Biological demand one can fulfill anywhere. There is no need to get married. Marriage always give permission to produce children. And if anybody is producing children without marriage, that is, against law, against divine law too. Because such kind of children will be curse for society. Without father, because they are not aware who is their father. Because that person who enjoyed with one girl and girl became pregnant and he gave birth to a child and person went away. What that child will do without father? He can't be aware who is his father. And nobody is responsible for that. How government give fatherly treatment to that child? How that government fulfill that child emotion, whatever father is doing? So my dear, this really curse for society. And those people who are deciding, no, I will get married but I don't want children, they are acting against nature too. So that will be curse for society too, my dear. And such kind of sin will be cause of destruction. Okay? That awful situation is appearing day by day in this universe due to that. Because people are not acting according to nature. If one will act against nature, then result will be many kinds of, diseases. So my dear, as I told you, that Lord stated here अन्नाद भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यादन्न संभव यज्ञाद भवत पर्जन्यो यज्ञ कर्म समुद्भव कर्म ब्रह्मोद्भवम विद्धि ब्रह्माक्षर समुद्भवम तस्मात् सर्वगतम ब्रह्म नित्यम यज्ञ प्रतिष्ठितम. It means knowledge is the root cause of sacrificial movement. Be aware about that knowledge. In the light of knowledge, when you will act, then your action will be, worship of divine power. That will be sacrifice, kind of sacrifice. And that sacrifice will be cause of, a natural projection. Then cloud will come and pour rain, and rain will produce food, and food will be your life, and you can produce good children too. This cycle will go continuous according to divine law. If anybody acting against this process, then he will be sinner and he will be cursed for society. Okay? So whatever God told, I described in very subtle form, and now I concluded today that be aware and try to use your knowledge always before when you are entering into doing any action. When you will do any work in the light of knowledge, in the light of wisdom, then your work will be yajna, there is no doubt. And your work will be worship of Godhead, there is no doubt. And that will give you peace and happiness. Okay? Your life will be divine. And when you will lead such kind of divine life, you will enjoy your life in this world, and after leaving this body, you will achieve highest good, perfection of life. You will achieve divine place. Okay? This is the teaching of divine. So be aware about it and try to use your intellect, use your wisdom, and do your action in the light of knowledge. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. May He lead you all from darkness to light, from unreal to real, from death to immortality. May He shower upon you all His divine grace. May He bestow upon you all His divine love and wisdom. Om, peace in the heaven, peace in the space, peace on the earth. Om Kham Brahma. Thank you very much.